Fabiano, you just drew your last round game against Ding Liren. It was quite a quick draw. Any thoughts on that last round game?
Yeah, I didn't think he would be in a huge fighting mood because his tournament wasn't working out so well. Neither of us was fighting for first place, or even close to it. I think that he was hoping to get some sort of game when he played e4. Probably he had prepared something in the openings I'd been playing recently, but I surprised him a bit. I played the line which Parham played against him earlier in the tournament, and he didn't repeat what he played, so probably he was worried about some preparation, which, to be honest, I didn't have. I mean, the game started early, I didn't really prepare for the game. But he played a solid line. I had a slightly new idea, and basically he had two options at the end. One is to continue to play with, let's say, he has various moves, like he could play bishop f4 or b4. The mic is sinking. He had some options, but it was understandable, of course, that since he didn't know the position well and I did, that he chose to repeat. I have no way out of the repetition. Any move I make besides knight c6 or knight e7 would lead to a very, very bad position. It's a very strange idea, of course. It's knight e7, knight c6 back, and if knight df3 and knight to a5, it's a really weird idea, but very concretely it equalizes for black. Probably his best chance to play on is something like, instead of knight h4, b4, bishop f4, which of course is also very complicated. I was trying to remember or figure out what I should do there, but of course I wasn't surprised that he didn't want to go for it.
Let me ask you, Ding Liren, he's going to go on and play the World Championship match in a few months. I remember you yourself, when you won the candidates, I believe you had the tournament to forget here in Wijk and say beforehand. Do you have any thoughts on the upcoming match?
Well, I view it as purely like a 50-50. I don't see a favorite. I don't think that this tournament means much. I mean, of course, it's not nice to play a bad tournament. I mean, I also wasn't happy. It wasn't like I was, celebrating when I played badly here in 2018. I think also when Sergey won in 2016, the candidates, he had a very poor Wijk, which I don't know. I mean, like I've heard some superstitions regarding that you play badly here and then you do well in the most important event. I think also Sergey scored like -2, but I don't really think it has much meaning. Of course, you want to play well, but on the other hand, for him, obviously there's a bigger goal. That being said, I wouldn't say either of them is a favorite. Maybe Jan a slight favorite because he has the experience from already having played a match, but yeah, it really depends on how well they prepare, how their form coming into the match. It'll be very close.
Let's talk about your own performance here in this tournament. You finished the tournament on 7 out of 13 +1. How do you feel about your play, your result?
Pretty forgettable, not terrible, but extremely mediocre. And it started well. I mean, I thought I was playing well, and then I had this terrible game, and that I wasn't sure it would be the end of my tournament, that game against Magnus, but I didn't manage to create anything after that. I mean, also didn't collapse. At the end, I just ran out of energy as well. Like, last two games, I had 0 energy left. Maybe had some chances yesterday against Vincent, but still, that was only maybe to gain some rating, not to win the tournament. So most of my chances evaporated when I lost to Magnus.
And finally, what's next for you?
I have a busy schedule. My next tournament, besides online tournaments, which I'll play, will be the American Cup, which is in March. And also have to work on project that I was working on before this tournament as well, the Chessable course, which I'll release, or I don't know when it'll be released, but I'll be working on the next month. And yeah, the summer is very busy with tournaments. It seems like it never stops now.
Actually, I've just come up with another final question. You recently started a podcast together with Christian. Chirilla, tell us a little bit about how has that experience been?
Yeah, it's been very different. It's called the C Squared podcast, and we started about 4 to 5 months ago. I'm not sure exactly how long. It was very spontaneous at the start. He suggested the idea to me, and then it got quite serious. and yeah, we filmed now 22 episodes, I think, and it's been fun. You know, it's very different from competitive chess playing, which is what I've always focused on. It's there's no real competitive side to it. It's just trying to figure out what people find interesting and also what we enjoy to do. So trying to find some balance between that. I enjoy it. I mean, and we'll continue for see how this year, how far it brings us.
That's great to hear. Of course, everyone should check it out. Fabiano, thank you so much. It's been great having you here, and best of luck with all your future events.
Thank you.